nice, yummy chocolate cake with chocolate frosting. Exciting. Okay, take a pot and put about 2 cups of water in it right now. Make sure everybody has washed their hands before we get started. This bowl here, yes, this is a very old antique bowl from Joy Mary. I cannot tell you the things that I have made in this bowl. It's very special. And everything that's made in this bowl is made with love and comes out fantastic. Now, I want you to take your 2 cups of water and put it on your stovetop and boil it so it gets nice and hot. So that's what we're going to do first. Okay, I'm putting mine on. I'm going to boil your water. And that'll get nice and hot. Okay, so we're starting there. So let's start with, in our mixing bowl, everybody's joining in. Hi, how are you? We're just getting started. So if you're just joining in, take about 2 cups of water and put it in a saucepan on your stovetop and boil your water so it gets nice and hot, okay? Let's start with 1.5 cups of sugar. Kimmy's putting on her reading glasses. Okay. Same measuring cup I've used for years too. So measure out 1.5 cups of sugar. We got that measured out and put it in your bowl. Step number 1. Okay. Next, we're going to do 1/2 cup of brown sugar. Okay. Hi, Sierra, you're just joining us, sweetie. So far, we're boiling on our stovetop 2 cups of water. And in this mixing bowl, we've done 1.5 cups of sugar. And we're going to have a yummy chocolate cake for dessert tonight. 1/2 cup of brown sugar. Okay. Hi, Alexa, just joining. Jayla, how are you, sweetie? Next, we're going to do is 3/4 cup of unsweetened cocoa. Okay, so 3/4 cup of unsweetened cocoa. I love the smell of cocoa. It's so good. So get your measuring cup ready. Okay. Make sure that's measured out. Put that over there because we'll need our cocoa for later to make our frosting. So don't put that away. 3/4 cup into our mixing bowl. So as you can see, so far in our mixing bowl, we have 1.5 cups of sugar. We have 1/2 cup of packed brown sugar. And we have 3/4 cups of our unsweetened cocoa to keep that cocoa out. Is everybody's water boiling? Mine is still boiling. Okay, so let's go ahead and add 1 teaspoon while our water is boiling of baking soda. Everybody have your baking soda? Yes? This is our baking soda. So 1 teaspoon, not tablespoon, 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Next, 3/4 teaspoon of salt. 3/4 teaspoon. Oops, I added just a little bit. Know what you do with salt? Throw it over your left shoulder. Okay, so 3/4 teaspoon of our salt. So far in our mixing bowl, we have done 1.5 cups of sugar. Got it? We've done 1/2 cup of brown sugar. We've done 3/4 cup of unsweetened cocoa. We've done 1 teaspoon of baking soda and 3/4 teaspoon of salt. And let's mix all that together right now. Just take a spoon or anything and just mix it all together like so. Mix it all up. How's everybody doing? Any questions so far? Miss Kimberly? I'm gonna wash my hands. Oh, got an itch on my nose. I gotta wash my hands again. Okay. All right, wash my hands again. Okay, so everybody has that mix? No questions so far? You should have your water boiling. Get your 1 cup ready because we're gonna take that boiling water and we're gonna put it inside our mixture. Does this all look mixed up like this? Is yours? I love making birthday cakes for my children. Tomorrow is my son's birthday. You all know that now, and it's such an exciting time. He's just a wonderful son. He loves his family so much. And I love making homemade cakes for my children. For Taylor's birthday, we made homemade cupcakes. Alex gets his homemade chocolate cake. Okay? Can you say the ingredients one more time? Yes, McKaylee, I sure can, sweetheart. Make sure you have water boiling on your stove. That's first, because you want really hot boiling water. So have that cooking right now on your stovetop. So, 1.5 cups of sugar. Start with 1.5 cups of sugar. The next ingredient in your mixing bowl is 1/2 cup of brown sugar. 1/2 cup of brown sugar. The next thing we are going to do is 3/4 cup of unsweetened cocoa. Yes? Then 1 teaspoon, not tablespoon, but teaspoon of baking soda. Next is 3/4 teaspoon, 3/4, oh, hi Jenna, you're just joining us. 3/4 teaspoon of salt. Now I have people just joining in, so I am going to repeat that all one more time. Okay? So if you're just joining us, take 2 cups of water, put it on your stovetop, and make that water boil to a nice boiling temperature. Okay? That's on your stovetop. Yes? In a mixing bowl, okay, you're going to just mix all together. Going through it one more time slow. Hi Erica, we're just going through everything one more time. Make sure you have 2 cups of water boiling on your stovetop. Okay, you want hot water boiling on that stovetop. So 1.5 cups of sugar. 1.5 cups of sugar goes in your mixing bowl. 1/2 cup of brown sugar. 1/2 cup of brown sugar in your mixing bowl. 3/4 cup of unsweetened cocoa in your mixing bowl. 1 teaspoon, not tablespoon, but 1 teaspoon of baking soda. And 3/4 teaspoon of salt. And what I did is I mixed it all together. So it's nice and mixed. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go get my hot water off my stovetop. Turn my stove off. So here is my hot boiling water. And I'm going to take 1 cup and I'm going to put my hot water in my 1 cup. So I'm taking 1 cup of hot water and now I'm putting it in that dry mixture. Ooh, you can see the steam, okay? Hi Kentley, are you just joining us? And then I'm going to mix all those ingredients together. Can you see how I'm mixing all that together? Mix it really good. Oh, it's starting to smell good already. Oh. Okay, some people are joining us late, so I'm going to go through everything while I'm mixing this up. I put 2 cups of water on my stovetop, and I made that water come to a really hot boil. Okay, make it really hot on your stovetop. Then, in a mixing bowl, I took 1.5 cups of sugar. 1.5 cups of sugar. I took 1/2 cup of brown sugar packed. I took 3/4 cup of unsweetened cocoa. 1 teaspoon of baking soda. And 3/4 teaspoon of salt. And what I did is I mixed that all together before I put my 1 cup of hot boiling water into it. So here's your texture. You see that right now? This is what this should look like. Good? How's everybody doing so far? Good? Okay. Miss Kimberly's getting her glasses on. Everybody has that all mixed up, I hope? Yes? All right, my next step. 3/4 cup, I gotta rinse this out. Rinse out your measuring cup. Okay. My next step I'm going to do, I need my vegetable oil. I don't have that out. Hold on one second. I have to go get my vegetable oil. There it is. Vegetable oil. Okay. You writing it down? Oh, good. Okay, perfect. 3/4 cup of vegetable oil. Takes a while to get it out of here. There you go. Okay. So everybody should have 3/4 cup of vegetable oil. Now, you're going to pour that in to your mixture. There you go. Okay, you're just joining us. We're going to post this on our Instagram story, and I'll also upload it to YouTube so you can watch our YouTube video on our Dance Studio 111 YouTube channel. Next, you want to use unsalted butter, but if you don't have unsalted butter, it's okay. Don't stress about it. Just use regular butter. So my next step is 1/4 cup, okay, of softened unsalted butter. I put that in. Throw that away. How's everybody doing? I'm going to get your mixer out because you're going to need that next, all right? Get your mixer. Next, 2 eggs go into this. 1, 2. Now, the next step is get a little bowl. Because now we're going to do 3 egg yolks. And I'm going to teach you if you don't know how to get your egg yolks. So what you're going to do, crack it, get a bowl, because you're going to put your egg whites into this bowl and the egg yolk into your cake batter. Okay? So I crack, I open it halfway, I go back and forth. See that? So then I have 1 perfect egg yolk to put into my batter. So there's 1. And this takes a little bit of practice to do. So don't worry if you don't get it the first time. Okay. Get that last bit off. 2 egg yolks. And my last egg yolk. And then, I'll tell you a little secret that Miss Kimberly uses my egg whites for. You're going to think Miss Kimberly's silly, but I'm telling you, it works. Okay, so there's 3 egg yolks. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take these egg whites and I'm going to whisk them up, put them in the refrigerator, and later tonight before I go to bed, I'm going to do a facial with my egg whites. I do this at night before I go to bed, and I do this in the morning when I get up. So I'm going to save my egg whites because that's going to become a facial mask for me later tonight and early tomorrow morning. It's amazing. Okay, take your mixer and let's mix all that up. How's everybody doing? So we just put in 2 whole eggs and 3 egg yolks, not the whites, 3 egg yolks. I'm mixing that all together. Okay, that's looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. Yes? Okay, questions so far for me. How's everybody doing? Everybody doing good? Okay, we're going to do 1 tablespoon now of our vanilla extract. Not teaspoon, want 1 tablespoon, which is the bigger size. Love that. Yes, self-care mask. You know it. Oh, Miss Kimberly has lots of tricks, I could tell you. I should do a facial mask day on all my secrets that I use. I really seriously don't buy anything at the store. I make all my own facial masks and creams myself. Can you tell? Okay, 1 tablespoon of vanilla goes in there. Yes. Okay. You have that in there. Perfect. Next, I have to get this out of our refrigerator. Sour cream. So grab your sour cream. And a lot of people think sour cream in a cake, that just doesn't sound right. But I'm telling you, it makes your cake so nice and moist. It's perfect. Okay, I'll throw this away. Hold on 1 second. We're going to do a 1/2 cup. So make sure you get your 1/2 cup. Oh, Chester's starting to bark. Chester, no. Chester. Come here, buddy. He's been such a lazy bones today. Chester, Westchester. Come here, honey. Okay. Oh, sour cream. Okay. See that? Put it into your cake mixture. There we go. Everybody have that in there? Okay. All right. Let's see. I'm missing something here. I gotta go through my list. 2 cups. We got our vanilla. 1/3 cup of milk. So 1/3 cup of milk. Okay. Hold on. One-third cup of milk. How's everybody doing? Okay, got that in. All right, put that away. And get your flour out. Everybody has your flour ready to go. Let's mix this up first. How's everybody doing? Good? All right. Got to wash out my big measuring cup. So wash that out. Right back. Wash your hands again because that's really important. Okay. Next step. Put your milk in there. 2½ cups of all-purpose flour. So 2½ cups of all-purpose flour. I'll put it over the sink. Okay, I'll put that in there. And then I'll get my 1/2 cup measurement right here. How's everybody doing? Okay. All right. Glasses on. Okay. So 2½ cups of your flour and mix that. Before we mix this, I should tell everybody, let's go turn our stove on, our oven, not our stove, our oven, to 350 degrees so it starts preheating up. Okay. try that. Oh my goodness. That tastes delicious. Avery loves to lick the bowl and the spatula and the beater. She likes to lick it all. Okay, so everybody has that all together. I'm gonna set that aside right now. Next, you wanna get your baking tins. And I'm doing 2 rounds. Now what I did, so the cake does not stick to the bottom of this, I took some wax paper and I cut them into 2 circles to go on the bottom of my cake pan. Now if you don't have 2 rounds of this, you can do a rectangle, okay? Rectangle baking dish like you use for brownies or, you know, Pyrex dish, okay? You can use that. If you don't have wax paper, you can take some shortening and put shortening all over here with a little bit of powder. But what I do, hold on, I have to find it. Oh, I take a little bit of Pam and I spray the sides, and then I take my wax paper and I lay it on the bottom like this. See how I did that? Okay. Again, if you don't have wax paper, do not worry about it. Oh, I gotta do the sides, because you don't want it sticking on the sides. Woohoo! Hello. Okay. And my 2 pans ready. All right, put my mixer over there. Next, I'm going to take my cake batter. It's perfect. And I am going to put it evenly in each of these pans. So go ahead and do that. Okay, there's one. How's everybody doing? You want to make sure they're evenly because you want them the same size. I'm going to go back and forth between the 2. How's everybody doing? Good? Avery is going to be so happy. Miss Avery, I have a mixing bowl. She's doing homework today. That's why she's not joining us. I have a mixing bowl of a beautiful chocolate cake. Would you like to come and lick the bowl, Aves? I know that's your favorite part. I have you do 2 cups of hot water because water evaporates. So that's why. You always do extra water. Oh, look at Aves. She comes for the best part. How does that taste, Aves?
Good.
Tastes good? Mm-hmm. Okay. So I'm going to show you. Okay. So yes, I have you boil 2 cups of water, but as you know, when you boil that water, it's going to evaporate, so you'll have 1 cup left. So it works out perfectly. Little secret. Okay, so my cake is ready to go in the oven. So now, hold on, I'm going to flip it. My oven's ready to go.
There's 2.
Yep. 2-layer cake. This is a 2-layer round inch cake. My oven is at 350 degrees. And I'm going to bake this for 30 minutes. And remember, you take a toothpick in the middle of the cake to make sure it's done. Every oven varies, so 30 minutes I'm going to do. Hey, so we have our cake baking in the oven. So let's go through everything that we've done so far to make our cake batter before we move on to our frosting. Sound good? And the frosting you can make now and put in the refrigerator because your cake has got to cool off before you frost your cake. I'm going to clean up a little bit here because we're going to go into the next segment of our frosting. So let's go through everything we did. So I had you start with boiling 2 cups of water on your stovetop. So while that is boiling, you get a mixing bowl and we put 1.5 cups of sugar into that mixing bowl. Yes. Then we do 3/4 cup of brown sugar packed. That's our next 3/4 cup. No, I'm sorry. Let's start all over. 1.5 cups of sugar. Sorry, 1.5 cups of sugar. 1/2 cup of brown sugar. 1/2 cup of brown sugar. 3/4 cup of cocoa. 3/4 cup of unsweetened cocoa. 1 teaspoon of baking soda. 3/4 teaspoon of salt. And then I take those dry ingredients and I mix them all together. Okay, with a spoon or spatula, you just mix it all together. After that's mixed together and your water is hot, you're going to put 1 cup of water into the dry mixture and then you mix it all up. Got that? Yes. So then the next step is you're going to do 3/4 cup of Wesson vegetable oil or any vegetable oil. Okay. The next step is 1/4 cup of unsweetened butter. Now, a lot of people don't have unsweetened butter in their house, and if you don't, that's okay. I mean, not unsweetened, unsalted butter. I'm sorry, unsalted butter. If you don't have unsalted butter, that's okay. You can use regular butter, but unsalted butter. Then we put in 2 eggs. 2 eggs go into that. And then we do 3 egg yolks. Remember I taught you how to do that? You put the egg whites into a bowl and the egg white, a separate bowl, little bowl, and the 3 egg yolks go into your cake batter. And the egg whites we're going to whip together. You can use a mixer, you can use a spatula, and before you go to bed tonight, we're going to do facial mask with our egg whites. It'll dry and get very hard on your skin, and then we're going to take that off and do the same thing in the morning. It's amazing. So save these for later. That's important, okay? Then 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract. 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract. 1/2 cup of sour cream. And 1/3 cup of milk. And 2.5 cups of all-purpose flour. And that is your cake batter. We mix it all with a mixer and we put it in the oven at 350 degrees for 30 minutes. And you can check it about 20 minutes in, about 30 minutes, okay? Yes? All right, let's get a new bowl. I have to find a new bowl, so give me a second, okay? Hold on, I'll be back. Okay. Going to make our frosting next while that is baking. How's everybody doing? Any questions so far? No questions? Okay, now for our frosting. Miss Kimberly needs to find out where I did with my glasses. Oh, here they are. Okay, hold on. No questions? Okay, so we're going to start with I gotta get another thing of butter. Hold on. I forgot to get one of the butters softened, so what I'm going to do, a little trick, is I'm going to put it in my microwave and soften it for about 15 seconds. Okay, so we're going to take 1 cup first of unsalted butter. 1 cup. Now, if you don't have unsalted butter, that's okay. But 1 cup of unsalted butter. Uh-oh. I just did my butter too long. It should have been only 8 seconds to soften the butter. So now I have to get another stick of butter. Miss Kimberly does not like wasting butter because I use it all the time. Okay, I have to wash my butter here. All right. So just about 8 seconds to soften it. Okay. So starting with 1 cup of unsweetened, gotta wash my hands again. Okay. All right. So 1 cup of, a little bit more. Kind of a guessing game on the butter. Sometimes it melts right away and sometimes it doesn't. So just when it's softened, you don't want it to melt. That's pretty good. So 1 cup of unsalted butter. This is a really good chocolate frosting. And then half a cup of salted butter. So, hi Michael, how are you? We're making a chocolate cake for Alex's birthday. My friend Michael is there. Okay. He's the one who made all those great signs for us. Yes, all those great grad signs. He does a lot of my print work. He's the best. Okay. So we have, if you don't have unsalted butter, then you're going to be putting 1.5 cups of salted butter. So I did 1 cup of unsalted butter and half a cup of salted butter. Next, I am going to do 4 cups. Yes, my friends, 4 cups of powdered sugar. This is how we make that yummy frosting. So 4 cups of powdered sugar. Haha. Woo! Oh my goodness, I'm such a messy cook. The best cooks are the messiest cooks. I'll have to clean up later. That's what makes it fun. Okay. Yep. So 4 cups of powdered sugar go in for your frosting. Okay, got to wash out one of my measuring cups again. Get your cocoa butter ready. Your cocoa butter, sorry. Your cocoa powder, not your cocoa butter. Cocoa powder. And this is going to be 3/4 cups, 3/4 of a cup, I should say, of cocoa powder. Just a little bit more. And if you go over a little bit, that's okay. As you know, Miss Kimberly doesn't really like to cook with measuring cups. It's kind of new to me, but I'm breaking these down so you can know the measurements. Okay. All right. Get a tablespoon of vanilla out. 1 tablespoon. Miss Kimberly guesses because I know what a tablespoon is. And get your whipping cream or milk. If you don't have whipping cream, you can use milk, okay? All right. And I am going to play with the texture. Now, get your mixer ready to go. Wash this out. Okay. Oops, hold on. Just dropped it. Gotta rewash. A lot of washing. Hi, Chloe. How are you? Thanks for joining us. Don't forget, this will all be posted on our live Instagram story, and I'll also upload it to the YouTube channel for Dance 111. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is play with my whipping cream. So I'm going to start with 8 tablespoons. 4, 5, 6. I'm going to start with 8 tablespoons of whipping cream. If you do not have whipping cream, that's okay. Use milk, or you can even use half and half. And then I'm going to mix this all together. And this is going to be my frosting. Now remember, you have to wait until your cake is completely cooled down before you put your frosting on. It takes a while to get this all, it's starting to, the texture's getting good. And this is a great frosting to use on chocolate cupcakes, vanilla cupcakes, whatever you want. Okay, now, my texture is a little thick, so I am going to add another tablespoon. Miss Kimberly can guess, so I'm adding another tablespoon. My frosting. Oh, the best frosting ever. How's everybody doing? Make sure all the ingredients, it takes a while with frosting to mix them all together. Oh, this is turning out perfect. to show you my frosting. It's absolutely perfect. You can tell. See the texture on it? So look at chocolate frosting. Look at that. It's amazing. Taste that. Oh my goodness, it's so good. Now, you can take your frosting and you can put it in your refrigerator. So later, after your cake has cooled off, you will have your frosting to do your cake. Now let's go through our frosting recipe one more time. So easy to do. 1 cup of unsalted butter, a half a cup of salted butter. If you don't have unsalted butter, then use 1.5 cups of regular salted butter. That's okay. 4 cups of powdered sugar. 4 cups of powdered sugar. Got it. 3/4 cups of unsweetened cocoa. 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract. And I play with my whipping cream, milk, or half and half. Today I ended up doing 9 tablespoons. Start off with 7, 8 tablespoons, and you can always add more because you want your frosting to have more of a thick texture like this to it. So when you spread it, it clings to the sides and in the middle. So when your cake comes out, I'm going to tell you how to frost it because we won't be able to do that live today because it has to cool down, but I kind of have a surprise to show you. You're going to take on a pretty cake plate, put your first layer down, a round layer, put frosting on that layer. Then take the second layer, put that on top. Then you want to frost around the edges with your frosting and the top of your cake, okay? If you don't have the 2 pans and you're just doing a rectangle pan, just put your frosting all over that. You can decorate with sprinkles. You can, do whatever you want with your icing. If you have, the bottle icing, sometimes people like to say happy birthday. It's Alex's birthday. Add some sprinkles to it. But I want to show you because Miss Kimberly made one today, this morning, so I could show you the end product. Voila. Homemade chocolate cake for Alex's birthday. Tomorrow is his birthday. Look how beautiful that is. Is that not gorgeous? Look at that gorgeous homemade chocolate cake with homemade butter chocolate frosting. That is to die for. Love it. Did everybody have fun on our cooking show today? I should say baking show. I will upload this video to YouTube. So it'll be on the Dance Studio 111 YouTube channel if you want to go back and rewatch how we made this beautiful, gorgeous cake today for Alex. If you have any questions frosting your cake later, please message me. You can message me and I can help you walk through the steps on how to do that. No worries there. Don't forget tonight at 8 o'clock is Cozy Bedtime Story Time with Miss Kimberly in Chester, Westchester. Please join us tonight for our story time. And all week is Spirit Week at Dance Studio 111. Today is wear your Dance Studio 111 merch. Okay, post your photo to our Dance Studio 111 Instagram page. At the end of the week, we're picking 5 winners. I cannot tell you the amazing prizes I'm giving out for those 5 winners. Miss Kimberly's famous homemade mashed potatoes is one of those prizes. Oh yes, it's true. So enter the contest all week. Tomorrow is Alex Lewis's birthday. So dress up, birthday hats, whatever you want to do. You can dress up and all your New York Jet green clothing, whatever. Just make it fun. It's Alex Lewis's birthday, so it's a birthday celebration. Take cute pics wishing Alex Lewis a happy birthday. Post them on Instagram. That is tomorrow's Spirit Week for Dance Studio 111. Love you all. Have a great day. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.